It was tough to go anywhere in the 1980s without running into some kind of toy featuring Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, or Donatello, the four crime fighters better known collectively as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even though I wasn't born until 1993, I had an older brother who introduced me to their appeal. The Turtles were a big part of my childhood, so today I would like to tell you about their origin, the specific characters, and their popularity among kids in the past as well as today. The creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. The story goes that, after a long day of work way back in 1983, Kevin and Peter were relaxing at Laird's house watching television and sketching. As Laird explained, we got real punchy. They started drawing cartoons to amuse themselves. As the evening evolved, Kevin eventually drew a bipedal turtle with nunchucks strapped to his arms and called it a Ninja Turtle. Peter, aware of a nifty idea when he saw one, asked, "Why not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?" And thus the legend was born. Eastman and Laird liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle idea too much to let it remain idle in their sketchbooks. Big fans of comic books, Eastman and Laird completed a comic book with a storyline starring a group of 4 terrapins who ran the Ninjutsu Sensei, a mutated rat named Splinter. Finding a publisher willing to print the concept proved difficult. The pair created their own publishing company and had the book printed themselves. The first issue of the TMNT went to the printer on April 1st, 1984. One thing led to another, and the demand that was created for the interestingly titled comic caught everyone by surprise. All 3,000 issues sold out quickly. A second printing of the comic book went to the printers and sold out its print run of 15,000 copies, and was followed shortly by a third printing that sold out its run of 35,000 issues. As the popularity of the comic grew, attention outside of the comics industry flourished. Playmates Toys agreed to produce action figures if a television deal could be struck. A 5-episode miniseries was produced for syndicated release, and within days of the show airing, it was apparent that the TMNT would prove to be every bit as popular to the television audience as it already was with comic readers. Now that I have told you about the Ninja Turtles' origin, I would like to tell you about the specific characters. Of all the Turtles in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, Leonardo was the ringleader. Leonardo was a courageous leader and devoted student of martial arts. He is the oldest of the 4 Ninja Turtles and is also the most skilled of the 4. Leonardo wears a blue bandana and his weapons are 2 katanas. Leonardo was named after the Italian painter and sculptor Leonardo da Vinci. Donatello is the second oldest of the 4. He is a brilliant scientist and inventor of the group. He is sometimes thought of to be the least violent of all the Turtles. He prefers to use his intelligence to solve problems. He wears a purple bandana and his weapon is the bow staff. He is named after the sculptor Donatello. Raphael, the third eldest of the Turtles. He is known for his aggressive nature. He is an intense fighter. His personality can be alternately fierce and sarcastic, and oftentimes delivers deadpan humor. He is still loyal to his brothers, though. Raphael wears a red bandana, and his weapons are 2 sai. He is named after the Italian painter, Raphael. Sanrio. Michelangelo is the youngest of all the Turtles. He is the most easygoing and free-spirited of the bunch. He loves to relax, but still is very adventurous. He wears an orange bandana, and his weapons are a pair of nunchucks. He is named after the famous painter Michelangelo. The Turtle Sensei is Master Splinter. He is their adoptive father. Splinter is a mutant rat who learned the ways of ninjutsu from his master, Hamato Yoshi. Shredder is the main villain. He is the arch-enemy of Splinter and the Ninja Turtles. He is also the leader of the Foot Clan. My final topic shows you how popular the Ninja Turtles became. At the height of the frenzy in the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Turtles' likenesses could be found on a wide range of children's merchandise, from Pez dispensers to skateboards, breakfast cereal, toothpaste, video games, school supplies, linens, towels, cameras, and even toy shaving kits. To further add to the Turtles' popularity, a concert tour was held in 1990, premiering at Radio City Music Hall. The Coming Out of Their Shells tour featured live-action Turtles playing music as a band on stage. A pay-per-view special highlighting the concert was shown, and a studio album was released. From 1990 to 1996, they made many live appearances at various locations. Ninja Turtles are still popular today. On April 10, 2008, students at Rutgers University broke the Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people dressed as Ninja Turtles. 786 members of the university community gathered at the Recreation Center in Piscataway, New Jersey, to accomplish this feat. The video game has evolved from the original Nintendo in the 1990s to games for the Wii today. 4 TMNT movies have been produced, the most recent one in 2007. There is talk of another movie to be released in 2010. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of the most successful storylines ever created. Eastman and Laird came up with a unique idea and started a phenomenon that would create lasting memories for many children. While I was personally a fan of the original Ninja Turtles, kids today still look to their favorite Turtles for hours of creative fun. Thank you.